Hi, Taurus. How are you this week? I hope you're all doing well. I'm here with your weekly reading and we will get started. So, to start you off, you got the Two of Summer. Now, the Two of Summer is about commitment, it's also about resolution to problems. And so, it could be for some of you, maybe that you're entering into a new relationship or a new commitment to someone. And for some of you, that means that maybe there's some problems within your relationship um, that that is coming to a resolution this week. Okay, so either way, either you're either going to be making that commitment, falling in love, or things are going to end up working out for you. Those issues that have been popping up in your relationship are going to come to a resolution this week. So that is great news, right? Right. Who doesn't like being in love? All right. So for your obstacles, you got the Nine of Autumn, and it was reversed. And so the Nine of Autumn in reverse is, just not making some time for yourself, right? Be careful of that. Make sure that you are getting some alone time. And I know that I have a Taurus in my life, and alone time, quiet time to yourself is really important. And so, just make sure that you're not neglecting yourself this week. Make sure that you're getting some good time to yourself. That you realize that sometimes that's the best way you can reward yourself, right? Like just to spend some time alone, right? All right. And then you got the Star in reverse. So this is about lack of faith, like struggling with faith right now. And the universe really wants you to know that you may be struggling right now, but remember that you do have faith that can move mountains, right? You just have to remember to believe in that, right? You have to believe that regardless of what's going on right now, you have the ability to change that. And the universe really wants you to remember that because your faith in that is staggering a little right now. And so the universe really wants you to know, right? You can do it, right? You have the ability, you have the power, you can do it. And the pendulum agrees with me 100%. Okay. And for your healing with the fairies card, you got sexuality. Sexuality is an important part of life, not just to our physical self, but also to our emotional and spiritual selves. The fairy realm understands the unique joy that comes from sexual experiences. They know about the divine light that is created when you merge with a beloved partner. They understand the release that sexuality brings about. By drawing this card, you're being guided to heal any sexual issues that may have arisen from negative experiences. If you were sexually abused, this card may signal a call for help from your inner self. You may be directed to seek professional counseling or a support group to overcome negative sexual or body image issues, or to heal a sexually unsatisfying relationships. The fairies will guide you to the appropriate resources so that you can be truly free to experience the dynamic aspects of your sexuality. And I think that goes back to that, that some of you, if you're struggling in your relationships, and that can be part of the problem, right? Maybe, things have gone lax in that department. Maybe there is some unhealed trauma there that needs to be looked at. And so dig into that and see if any of that resonates with you and where you might be able to work through that, because that will be a good focus for you this week, right? To really dig in and figure out where that's coming from and what you can do to heal that part of yourself, or help your partner heal, right? It could go the other way, right? Okay. For the chakra cards, you got your third eye chakra, you got light codes. All beings come into each lifetime with light codes that they carry and transmit over the course of their lives. These multidimensional pieces of information and wisdom are shared without conscious communication. You are activating new light codes of healing right now, and you can use them to help yourself and others as you feel called. To understand more about these codes, go into meditation and consult your guides. Ask for clear signs, symbols, and guidance. And the crystal for that is sodalite, and the herb is mandrake root. I'm not going to add to that because I think that one's kind of self-explanatory. So light codes, yes, we all have them. We all have codes. And so you're being called, Taurus, to really go in to meditate about your light codes and how you can use those right now for healing yourself and others. And this could go back to part of your relationship issues too, right? Just saying. Okay. And then you got a throat chakra card, honesty. Be conscious of the words you speak and ask yourself, do these words resonate with my highest truth? Honesty with yourself and others is a supreme form of respect. When you express yourself authentically, you come into divine flow. Ask yourself who needs your truth and your honesty right now. Allow for the possibility that, in fact, you are the one who most needs to hear words in this moment. The crystal for that is amazonite, and the herb is amazonite, and the herb is blackberry. And so, and that could be part of the relationship too, whether it's a new one or an existing one, is, sometimes we're like, yeah, I'm fine, whatever. Yeah, it's okay, whatever, right? And so maybe it's time to get honest about what issues are, right? Instead of just blowing them off, or, oh, it doesn't do any good to say anything, or, right? We all do that, right? At times. So maybe now is the time to really have that deeper conversation, right? Okay, intentions for the week. Burning for peace. I'm a force of peace and beauty, and I seek to manifest peace among all beings on this planet at this time. In creating peace, I anchor in the Hermetic principles in third dimensional reality, which is the essence of magic, as above, so below. And the stone for that is amethyst, and the essential oil is tuberose. And that, I think, is a really good intention for you this week, especially if you're struggling with some relationship issues or some sexuality issues, and really focus on, bringing that peace in. The other one is that you got is burning to trust. And that intention is, I open my heart to love and trust others without fear or hesitation. By opening my heart and trusting others, I learn how to love and trust myself more deeply. I see that others are simply teachers waiting to expand my current state of conscious development. And the stone for that is rhodonite, and the essential oil is opoponax. And think about that too in a relationship, right? And you got that honesty card in there too. So think about honesty and trust in a relationship, whether it's a new relationship or an existing relationship. How important are those two things? Like that is the foundation, right? Trust and honesty is the foundation of any good relationship. And so really think about setting that intention for that trust, that you're able to trust your partner completely, and that they're, and that honesty is there too, right? Between both of you. And then finally, I am lovable. The less I love myself, the harder it is for others to love me. The more I love myself, the easier it is for others to love me, and for me to recognize how loved I am. I'm going to repeat that. The less I love myself, the harder it is for others to love me. The more I love myself, the easier it is for others to love me and for me to recognize how loved I am. And you are loved, my Taurian friends. Very loved. Very loved. All right, let's roll the dice and see what. Okay, you got the earth. So grounding is going to be important for you. Your physical reality, where you stand. I think this goes right back to your relationship, your physical reality. So all of those things are really making sure you're grounded, making sure you're staying true to yourself, really working on your self-esteem. Those are really going to be important things for you this week. Okay. Okay, so that is all I have for you this week. I do accept free will donations for my readings. The link to do that is in the comments section if you feel called. If you'd like to book a personal reading, you can email me at bonadeahealingarts@gmail.com. I hope you guys have a great rest of your week, and remember, I love you.